At approximately 11 o'clock this morning, all emergency services were called to a truck that had come down Old Mount Ousley Road at Ferry Meadow and had hit a car at the roundabout and then moved on into the car park area, crashing into another car where the truck driver and the driver of the last car were trapped inside the vehicles. When our ambulance staff arrived, they were here within around about 2 minutes, which was excellent response times. We found that there were 3 patients in total, with a number of cars damaged. However, a lot of the cars that were damaged were parked cars in the car park of McDonalds at Ferry Meadow. They'd hit a water hydrant at the front of McDonald's, which is still going off at the moment, and a large one at the back of McDonald's, which then decreased our chances of getting to the patient appropriately. We had to do some covering and protection of the patients in the vehicles, while the New South Wales Fire Rescue rescued the 2 people from the truck and also the car. The truck driver was first extricated from the truck, and he received back injuries that were quite stable and okay at this stage, and he's been taken to Wollongong Hospital. The lady who was in the white sedan car that he collided with head-on was trapped in the car for approximately 15 to 20 minutes, and after that 20 minutes the fire rescue extricated her. We've found that she's got a number of fractured ribs on the right side of her chest. She's got a head injury, which is not significant, but she's concussed and disorientated at this stage, and we've treated her for full spinal care and also pelvic injuries. And she was taken to Wollongong Hospital as well in a stable condition. The third person was the original car that the truck had hit, and it was a young 18-year-old girl driving along the Princess Highway and was taken out by the truck that had come through the roundabout. She's got neck pain and some spinal pain, and we've treated her for a pelvic injury, spinal injuries, neck injuries, and she's in a stable condition at Wollongong Hospital also.
This could have been so much worse.
Oh, absolutely. Approximately 10 years ago, I came to a similar situation at this location where a truck had gone through the drive-thru, and there was a number of people seriously injured. However, these people have been very, very fortunate. They've got away with only minor, really, injuries under the circumstances.
I guess, considering that you've been to a similar incident before, do you think that's, there's renewed calls for a safety barrier or something to stop this sort of incident?
I'm not sure about that. I think that's up to the police and the RMS to work out what is the best strategy in making the area safe. I've been here 3 times in the last 15 years, and with people being injured, and the possibility of the truck actually going through McDonald's is quite high.
So do you think that other people could have actually been injured in this accident? It had the potential to take out more people?
Had potential of great amounts of multiple people. However, I think because the people were in McDonald's itself, their cars were parked in the car park, and they were empty cars that were actually hit.
The lady in the car that was pinned, was she talking?
She was speaking, confused, disorientated, and she was in a lot of pain from her chest. Intensive care paramedics and special operations paramedics put in cannulas and gave her pain relief to make sure that she was comforted during the extrication of the vehicle, but also during the hospital transport.
When we got here on scene, there was men lying on the floor in the drive-thru. Who was he, and what were the issues? I was just trying to place him.
I think that was the truck driver that you actually saw on the ground, because he had a previous back injury which has now escalated because of the accident, and he was in a bit of pain from his back. So he's just laying there to be calm and just not hurt his back.
What was he saying?
He never said anything. He's not admitted anything. He hasn't indicated to us what has happened.
Is there anything to suggest he suffered a medical episode or anything like that in the lead up to this?
I'm unsure about that. He looks like a healthy 25-year-old male who appeared to be fully conscious and alert.